Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video where today we're going to be discussing the new Great One TAHR fur types. Now I believe there are 7 of them and they are absolutely awesome. They look so cool. I cannot wait to grind for one of these. Now to start off with the Fable Gold. Oh my god, it looks so good. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. I personally think this might be my favourite one. I genuinely think it might be my favourite one. The red along the back is just so cool. The horns on them are wet as well and massive. The way it curves back towards them, I love that. But the red and the gold, the way it fades and then straight into the black, I do think this might be my favourite. But that is an opinion subject to change because it probably will. Oh, but I do. The red, I really like the red on the back. And yeah, so they look a lot fluffier than the normal TAHR males. The females don't really have any fluff on them at all. The males have some fluff around the neck, but the great ones really have a lot of fluff all over them. And the horns are just, oh, they're so majestic. And there's a bit of gold. Oh, that gold stripe down the face is so cool. But the devs have done really well with the lengthy fur and the way it fades into red, gold, and then into black. They have really outdone themselves. But the way the gold is along the cheeks and then straight down the face, oh my god, that is so cool. Okay, I really wasn't sure if I was going to hunt TAHR or not, but yeah, I really want to get a great one now. And we've only just seen one of the fur types. Oh, I can't wait. Now, moving on, we next have the Fabled Grey, which Jaxie is going to spawn out the ground in a minute. But yeah, that was just a quick up the speed through the rest of the golden clip. But now we have the Fabled Grey, and I don't know. It's a pretty mediocre great one. I wouldn't be angry if I got it, but I wouldn't be over the moon either. Like, I don't know, the horns are the same. White patches down the face and legs are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. But the body is just, it's just grey. It's got nothing enticing, nothing exciting compared to the red, where it's got the red, gold, and then black. That one changes completely. And yeah, it's got the blue eyes, and it's got a massive grey, like, chest beard thing, whatever you call it. Okay, now seeing more of it. The white spots throughout it, and the white back, and the top of its back is actually pretty cool. It fits the mountainous areas really well. It's a colour variation that you would expect to see up there if you were gonna see a great one, because that's just what it is. It's a good looking great one that looks like it should fit up there as camouflage and such like that, whereas the golden Fable Golden wouldn't. That would something you see in the savannah. But it's not one that's grabbing my attention and being like, oh yes, I really want that one, like the Fable Gold was. Unfortunately. Moving on to the third Great One fur type, we have the Fabled Dark Red. Now, again, it's not one that grabs my attention. It kind of looks like one of the common fur types. There's not much fur around its neck, and there's quite a lot around the chest, but it's just kind of shit. As he's looking now, it looks like one of the common fur types, which is not great. It's not what you want. You want it to stand out from the common. You want it to be a completely different fur type. But I don't know. It doesn't impress me like the first one did. Now, yes, the colour variation, the reds, the greys, the blacks, the cinnamons is very, very nice, but it looks like a common fur type. That's all I can say about it. It really doesn't entertain me, and it doesn't make me think that I really want it. Horn's exactly the same as the other one, so not really any variation there. You could have had some variation, like chipped horns, or like one horn like slashed in half from fighting. I don't know the other great one, so there might not be. But yeah, you could have some more stuff like that. Right then, moving on, we have our fourth fabled fur type, and it is the fabled latte. Now Jaxie will make it spawn out the ground. There we go. And it looks like a pretty cool fur type, undeniable. Completely white face, apart from a little bit of the front, and then some like fabled like slashes down them, down the legs and the beard as well. Oh, the front, it almost like reminds me of like a husky. Yeah, that really does look like a husky at the front. Front legs have pretty much the same pattern, like white, and then it kind of like spits off. But this, I think it might be up there. It looks alright. It's not exciting. I wish they were like over the moon and stuff like that for them, but I'm not. I'm still gonna grind for one, but like, it's not like, yes, I can't wait to grind for one of these. Yes, I want it now. It's just not. I wish it was, but I mean, you can't deny the devs. They have done very, very, very well with the models and the furs. But I don't want it. I don't want it now. It's something that I can wait for. Like the fallow, I was like, oh my god, the fallows look amazing. I want them now. The moose, oh my god, the moose look amazing. I still haven't got one. But I want it now. These are just mediocre at best. But like, you compare this one to the fabled dark red, the fabled, well god, I've completely forgotten the name of this one now. Latte? Fabled latte? Oh my god, I've actually had a brain fart. But yeah, you compare that one to the fabled dark red, and it just completely stands out from the rest. Still, undeniably, a very, very good fur type. Now we are moving on to our fifth fabled fur type, the fabled half. And yeah, it's literally what the name describes. It is a half and half great one, which looks pretty epic in my opinion. I'm happy that the front is black and the head is black, and there's a big like mane on it compared to the dark red one. But yeah, I think this is one of my favourites. The dark and the white contrast goes really, really well. And it fades really, really well. The devs have done very, very good with this one. The horns the same as well, unfortunately. Not really liking that. But yeah, the half and half looks really good. There's grey and white in one, and then there's grey and black in the other, which kind of helps it, like, contrast, but work the opposite of contrasting. Either way, the horns help it. The massive horns help them stand out really, really well. And yeah, another fur type that you would expect to see up in the mountainous regions of the Himalayas. Dark and white for when it snows, dark for all the rocks. So yeah, it makes real good sense to have it, and it's a good fur type. So I think the Fabled Golden is still top one. This is probably second, so the Fabled Half is second. Oh, Jaxie, hello there. A bit of a jump scare, not gonna lie. But yes, I'm watching this for the first time as you guys, so this is my instant first time reactions. But yeah, what's he gonna move on to this time? Right then, here is the sixth fabled fur type, and it is the fabled snow. So as the name suggests, mostly covered in white. The mane goes really well, and yeah, it's a nice fur type. I wouldn't be angry if I got it. Again, something you see in the Himalayas, the white as in snow, and then you got the black legs. Black head as well, which is interesting. You would have thought they would have gone fully white for Snow. He's got one tiny little line down the front of his face, and the horns again the same. That's annoying me a little bit. But yeah, it's a good fur type. The amount of white on it contrasted to the black goes really well. The fading, the dots, I'm liking the black dots working their way up. That is very good. And the black head helps it by like standing out a little bit. But yeah, it's an interesting fur type. I'm not sure what is my third favourite yet, but we've got Golden and the Half. But yeah, I'm not sure what my third favourite is. Got to ponder on that one. And moving on to the 7th fur type is the fabled Scar. This is my favourite. Look at the scars all over him. The scars on his face. That one prolonged scar down his face. Look at his back leg. Look at the hind leg. And Jaxie, get out of the way. And the back as well. Look on his back. So this guy has been involved in a fair few fights. But the fabled Scar. Oh my god. Look at that one along his side. Wow. Yeah, my favourite fur type. The black chest and the way it fades into grey. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love the scars. The scars are so... Whoa, he's got so many on his face. The scars are so cool. I cannot wait to get out here and hunt him. I want a great one so bad now. If I get any of the other ones, I won't be angry. But I won't be happy either. This guy is insane. You'd expect him to have a little bit of bigger antlers. And maybe to go along with the scars, have a chipped horn. Or like a slashed horn. Or, no, well, slashed isn't the word. But like a cut off horn. From where he maybe was fighting off a tiger or something like that. Or clashing horns with another Great One TAHR. So you'd expect some minor details like that, but unfortunately EW haven't done it. But I'm just being harsh and critical. This is a very, very, very good fur type for a Great One. And yeah, my favourite. Now moving on to the 8th fur type, which is absolutely mad that there are 8 fur types. And we move on to the fabled Skull, a very, very, very cool looking one. So we already had a sneak peek in the short that was posted by EW earlier in the week. Was it Sunday or Saturday or something like that? This one, very basic. There's stripes coming down the side of white, moving into like a browny black. The fur, the mange, very, very large. Horns large again. And the face, the reason it's called Fabled Skull is because it has a face that looks like a skull. Now, moving on. This is the end of the confirmed list. Jaxie is about to show us 3 more unconfirmed Fable furs. These could come to the game, or they couldn't. We don't quite know, and neither does he at the moment. They are the Fabled White, Fabled Black, and the Fabled Albino. Right then, guys, here are the 3 unconfirmed fur type. The Fabled Black, the Fabled White, and the Fabled Albino. What you can see in front of us is the Fabled White, then obviously the Fabled Black, and then the Fabled Albino behind them. But these are extremely mediocre fur types compared to the other ones, so I do not think they will be coming. Maybe the Fabled Blonde, but that's the best it gets. The Fabled Albino, really don't think it's just a plain white one with not much fur, so I highly doubt that will come. The Fabled Black, I really doubt. They're alright fur types, but it's not something I look forward to. A Fabled fur type is something completely different. It's a mix of different colours here and there. But the blonde kind of suits that. But, I keep calling it Fabled Blonde because it does look like that. But no, the Fabled White does have a mixture of colours, but it's really not the greatest. And yes, just to confirm, there is 8 actual confirmed fur types, and there is 3 unconfirmed fur types, which include the fabled white, fabled black, and fabled albino. Right then, that's it for the fur types and pretty much the whole premise of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I can't wait for next Tuesday, a whole week away until we can put our hands on Sundarpatan. And yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!